Hey guys, welcome back. BigMama Energy.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Tia. And today we're going to just give you guys an update on life. So a life update on how things is going. Yeah. So before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe right now. Okay. Welcome to any newcomers. We love to have you. Welcome to the Big Mama tribe.
We appreciate you.
Yes. Okay. So as you guys know, I posted a video. When did we post that video? I think it was August. Well, I quit my job August 2nd. So we probably did the video a few days afterwards. So I quit my job of going on like almost 7 years. And pretty much I'm gonna just update you on my process with everything that was going on. So I took much needed 2 months off of work, absolutely doing nothing, but pretty much enjoying my life, getting the rest that I needed because I was completely drained, exhausted. Honestly, for the first week, I probably was in bed. Like, I was so tired. Like, I was so drained. Like, I physically just wasn't able to, like, do anything. Like, I felt like, okay, Tia, you gotta get up, or you gotta, you know, but my body needed that rest. So, like, for the first week, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't do nothing. I was just like on ice, chilling. We still were recording our videos every week, but for the most part, I was just chilling, just getting all that energy that I needed and that much needed rest.
Energy right.
Exactly.
You know, readjusting.
Absolutely. Even though I felt like, you know, I need to get up because, all right, one of the main things that I really wasn't doing, and this is how I knew that work was like too overwhelming for me, is because I didn't have time to do anything else outside of work. Like, I was so drained. So, like, I have a lot of clothes, and my space, my area was just cluttered because I just had clothes everywhere, and I was still ordering stuff, and it just was making like a pile up. And honestly, it got overwhelming. Like, it was so much stuff, y'all. Like, it was impossible. But eventually, you know, after I got that much needed rest that I needed, I got up and I cleaned all my rooms.
All of her closets.
Oh my gosh, like, it's ridiculous. I have like, I have clothes in like 3 different rooms, closets and stuff like that. So I had to like really I threw so much stuff away. Like, on a trash day, I think we had like 12 bags. I was just throwing stuff in the trash because it was stuff that I didn't wear anymore. It was old bags. I had so many purses and things like that. So that's kind of what I did. For the first month, I was just getting myself back together, getting myself organized, because I'm the type of person, if I'm not organized, I'm not functioning properly. Like, it's just not right. So that's kind of what that consists of for the first month of, you know, me quitting my job. And then after a while, you know, I got back into this swing of like, you know, hanging out and making myself look like something and things like that. But then after a while, I'm like, I need a job. Like, it didn't take too long. It did not take too long. Now, what I will say is I did try to collect unemployment for the time that I was unemployed, because, you know, I just felt like I deserved that money and a break. So that's what I did. Now, granted, the unemployment never came through. It kind of like, it was just bullshitting pretty much. Like, I still was doing claims, but it was just a lot that went into that, and I just didn't feel like waiting. Like, I commend you guys who, you know, get the unemployment, but I just couldn't wait for it no longer. It just never came. It was just too much going on, and I was like, you know what, I'm spending money and I don't have an income right now. So I was like, no. I said I need the job search to start, and that's what I did pretty much. But yeah, did you want to tell them are you working? Did you get the job? So I did. So I didn't know if he was gonna go back and forth, but that's fine too. So I went on a lot of interviews. Well, I had a lot of interviews. I had like phone interviews, I had Zoom meetings, I had in-person interviews. So I landed this job. I'm not going to disclose where I work at right now, but I do have a job right now. I didn't really want a manager role, only because I came from, you know, being a store manager, the training manager, and it was like intense at that moment. So I was like, I want something more laid back, something more chill, like, but it still has to pay good money, because you know, when you go from a certain pay, it's kind of hard. Yeah, it's what you're used to. It's kind of hard to like go back down. But I knew realistically that, you know, getting back out there, I wasn't going to make the amount of money that I once was making. So I do have a job right now, and honey, okay, I'm currently looking for another one. Well, my goal, I wanted to have 2 jobs because I felt like I was going to do it right this time. If you follow me on Instagram, I put a video up like probably last week, pretty much saying that like I was doing it all wrong. Like I thought I was living because I had this top quality job, good paying job, you know, all of that, and I really wasn't. Like I wasn't using the job for what it was supposed to be for. Like the job was supposed to be, you know, for my goals, the things that I really want to be doing, and I just wasn't using it, and I was letting it use me and drain me, and that's why I had the mental break that I had, and that's why I had to quit the job. So pretty much now I'm starting over. And I was like, I want to have 2 jobs. I'm a worker. That's just how I am. Like, I like working. So I wanted to have 2 jobs so I can, you know, get that money up and save and do all the things and invest in myself and my sister, what we have going on, the things that we want to do. So that's currently what I'm doing. Like I said, I do have a job right now, and honey, I'm starting to, you know, leave. You know how they say, leave the party when it's time, leave the job when it's time, leave the relationship when it's time. Like I'm starting to like do that because I was at that job longer than what I should have been there for. So now it's like getting into this new job, and I see all the red flags, and it's right off the bat. Like that, the first week, the second week, the third, it's just too much. So right now I'm not sure if this is where I want to stay, because it's a lot of things that's going on, and the one thing they messed up on is my money, and you mess up on somebody's money, honey,
you can't do that. That's one thing that has to be right, is the money. Yeah.
So it's other things with the job. For starters, it's a lot of children with no real strong leads there, so it's a lot that's
adolescents.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that's going on, and being as though like I'm a strong presence, it's kind of hard because it's almost like I'm leaving one stressful situation and jumping into another stressful situation. Now granted, I was at my job for a year, so that's time. So to come into something new and it's stressful and a lot of red flags, that's a sign for you to like leave. So right now they didn't have an actual manager, now they do. So I'm trying to see if the manager is like, we'll pull it around if it makes a difference. But we'll see. Like I said, they messed up on my money, so, and that's still an ongoing situation. So we're trying to figure that out. Well, I'm trying to figure that out. And also I'm actually waiting to hear back from another job that I had an interview with last week that went extremely well. This is a manager position. It's different from what I was doing before. So I'm excited to do something new. If I could, I would work both jobs, but we'll see.
We'll see. Whatever, you know. I feel like when you go into a job, they always tell you like, this is your 90 days and we'll assess. But this is my 90 days too.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm going to assess if I want to be here or not. You know what I mean? And I feel like a part of that journey that you were going through and that we all go through, you know what you want and what you don't want immediately. Especially when you get older. It's like, okay, no, I'm not going to deal with this. And okay, this is okay. I know all jobs, they have their shit with them. You know what I mean? It's just no job is perfect.
Right.
But it just depends on. I'm not about to take too much shit. I'm just not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I totally understand it.
Exactly.
Totally get it. And just to dive into, you know, a little bit about my life update. So prior to that, I was working at a spa. I think I let you all know. So I was working there for 5 years. And I put my 2 weeks in, and I left that job. And it was just because it was time. I really felt like it was time. You know, I felt it coming. Sometimes I felt like you hit a plateau. That's at least how I felt at that job. I felt like, okay, I moved up to a certain level, and it was just like, that's that level I was at. Yeah.
Like, you know.
I couldn't move any further up. So it was time to go. I know myself, like, once I get bored, it does nothing for me, you know what I mean? And it's not a good situation for anybody. I just felt bored, you know, and then certain things transpired. It was time to go. Love you to death.
It's time, it's time.
Yeah, but it was time to, like, cut those ties. And so I left, and, you know, I went to a hair salon, which was totally different for me. I was the front desk at the hair salon. Loved them. They were, you know, very nice. It's black owned. But, you know, I felt like I wasn't reaching my full potential, if you will, there. I was there for like, what? Maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe
3 weeks to a month, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, you know what? I was still on the job hunt, you know, constantly searching. So finally, this place, this LASIK place, LASIK eye surgery place, they got in touch with me. And I was like, you know what? They said they were willing to train. I was like, okay, cool. So they got in contact with me. I went, did my little interview, aced it. So that's where I'm at currently. And it's funny because I went to school for a medical assistant back in like 2011 and never really did anything with it. So now this is just like coming full circle now, just being back in the health care world and just getting to use some of those skills that I actually paid money for, went to school. So it was nice, you know, and I really do enjoy it. It just, I'm learning so much, you know what I mean? It just keeps me engaged. The staff seems very nice so far. Everybody's been welcoming. So I don't know, like I really like it. So we're just going to keep our fingers crossed, okay? And that's where I'm at with it now. I'm very happy with pay, happy with, you know, hours. So I don't know, like it's just, even like I'm new, but I needed to get a day off, and my boss was like, oh, put it in there.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, it wasn't no run around, it was just put it in and I'll approve it.
But you know what? You're a hard worker and it shows. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I appreciate when your hard work goes unnoticed. Like, when somebody's just like, okay, whatever, bypass the hard work that you put in, you know, it's like, okay. But they showed, you came to work, you did your job, you showed out, they trained her, but she caught on like this, so it's like, why not?
It's a difference, and I like that. I like that. It's not a run around like, oh, you need off. Oh my gosh, like, yeah, I need off. It's just like they tell you, okay, you need, I think you need to put in about 30 days beforehand.
Okay.
And you're good, and there's no run around. It's like, no, oh, we don't have nobody to cover. No, you need your day off. You gonna get your day off.
Right.
Boom.
And I feel like that's how it should be at all jobs.
Yes.
Because we are humans, and you know, we go through things. We have family. We go through things personally, where we just need that time.
You need that time.
We need that time. So I am personally happy to see you happy at your new job, you know, working your full potential, because that's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
That's really what it's about. And working with a team that appreciates you.
Yes.
You get what I mean?
And that's what it's about as well.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, but now I feel like I know I'm going in here in a new job, new environment, and I know, okay, I'm leaving the crap at the job. Like, you know what I mean? The day of the job, just leave it there. Come home, you know, and keep it separate. Right. Because that's one thing that I didn't used to do. I kind of blended it all together. But I've been doing a good job at like, just like, all right, let me just leave that. It's not easy. It takes work, you know, trust me, because some people, so it takes work to protect your energy and your space. It's always one at a job, you know what I mean? So you just protect your energy. It's important. Anywhere you go, you know, any job, any situation.
You know, that's a struggle for me personally.
Because people love to just, I don't know why.
Yeah.
They love to throw it on you. You know?
But I think that's just how it is in general, especially when you're starting a new job. Like, typically when you're new, so you're not like, people don't know your real personality for the most part, or you know, me going into this job, it was like, I'm new, people think that I'm younger than what I am. So they always be like, they think I'm one of the young kids. Like I said, it's young kids, they're like literally teenagers and things like that, and it's just like too much for me. But I feel like they think that I'm a little bit, I think they know I'm older than them, but they think I'm like a little bit older than them, like, you know, 21, 22, 23. I'm like, no, I'm a whole grown ass woman. And it's crazy because like they think that they can say certain things to me that they get away with saying to the younger kids, and it's like, baby,
no.
Like I had to, like, I didn't snap on anybody, but you know, my voice definitely was heard one day, because
you have to let it be known.
Definitely have to let it be known. First of all, I'm used to being professional at work. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm fun. I like to have fun at work because, you know, this is a place that I'm spending majority of my time other than home with my family. These are the people that I'm sharing my life with at this point. So I like to have a good time. I like to enjoy the people that I work with. But I like to get the job done too.
Right. With that being said, yes.
With that being said,
get the job
and
done too.
A lot of people don't understand this. And you know, coming from my old job, I was a manager. I was the head person in charge. How I ran my store was how I ran my store. Going to this job, I'm a supervisor. And I was pretty much in training for the past, what was it, 2 weeks?
2 weeks, I think.
I think it's been 2 weeks. This might be the third week. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But it's just me like making those observations to everybody else, because even though I am a supervisor, I'm on another supervisor shift just to train and learn. And they're not really supervising anything, and you know, the manager in me wants to step in and just be like, what is going on? Like, they're cursing on the line, they're, you know, just turning up, they're leaving their stations, they're going, it's just a lot of things that's going on. And I'm a worker, so I'm on here working, and meanwhile everybody's playing and doing this, that, and the third. And it's just a lot. And like I said, that manager pop out, and I'm like, excuse me, and the firmness come out in my voice, and they looking at me like oh alright, because I didn't even know it was like that. But it's like, like, y'all not, it's not a playground.
And the thing is, they could tell, like, you care about your job, like you care about your work, you know what I mean? And that just comes with, you know, who you are as a person. Like, we can have fun, we can kiki, but we need to get the job done.
Absolutely.
Never been a slacker. What's going on? You know what I mean? I'm here to work. So, and I always want to be professional. So that's the thing. You know, you have, some people don't have that professionalism, especially at a young age. I don't know why. My first job, I had that. And I was 14, and I was like, no, we are here to work. You know what I mean? I'll play on my break. Like, I don't know.
See, I ain't start as younger as you did. I started my first job, I think I was 17.
Like, but
I still, you know, was professional. You know what I mean? And I feel like this generation, these children coming up now, they don't know nothing about it. And it's sad because, like, you should be teaching your children these things, like these tools, because they're going to need it. It doesn't matter if it's not a corporate job. It's a job.
It's a job,
And you need to, you know, treat both as such, because at the end of the day, they're coming into this job and playing around and catting off, and they want to think that they can get away with that because they think that life is like that, but it's not in reality. It's like, no, because you can go. And that's kind of how I am. Like, y'all got all these people on this shift playing games. Me personally, they gonna hate when I run a shift because I'm sending people home.
If you don't want to work, why are you here?
Oh, bye.
No.
You ain't gonna collect no money and not be doing nothing. Goodbye. See you later.
That's the thing about team. It makes it harder for your team. Why would you want that? Why would you want to make it harder? Like, work smarter. Excuse me. Let's get it done. We could cat off when everything's done.
When everything's
in between,
done.
you know, patients or clients or whatever. you know, customers. Like, we're not about to play this game. I don't know. People are crazy.
It is.
And then you just want to remember, like, to treat people how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
When you go into somewhere.
Absolutely.
Like, and you're spending your money.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, too. It's like, y'all think these people laughing at, like, with y'all. They're laughing at y'all. Because y'all acting like clowns and park animals. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And it just was very embarrassing. Especially, you know, to see, you know, our youth, the black children that's catting off and singing nigga this and cursing in front of these white people.
I'm not, it's like, come on.
I was disgusted. Like, come on, dog.
No, that's what
because they already view us as animals.
Right.
So why would y'all even play a game like that?
Yeah, we're not doing that. But see, that comes from, I don't know, like some people, I don't know if they were taught that. Man, some people don't care what their parents say. But I know, you know, my grandparents and my mom let me know, you don't do that. That's not how you carry it. Because you're a reflection of me when you go somewhere. You know what I mean? And you just don't want to carry yourself like that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Some people don't really care about anything nowadays. So it's just like, it's hard.
They don't. And
but you signed up to work here.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a babysitter. Nobody in here is a babysitter. You're a grown adult. That's why you got a job. You're able to work. So let's get to it. Like, I don't know what you, no, I'm not your mother. And we not even going to play these type of games.
You do have to put your foot down. Because like you said earlier, when you're the new person, for some reason people like to like test it, try it, see what's going on. You got to let them know, like, no.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. At my job, this one particular person tried to attach themselves onto me hard. And I was like, sis, no. We are two separate people. Like, she almost was trying to speak for me about certain things. And I had to let, you know, people know and that's in charge. Like, I don't feel the same way as sis. I'm my own person. So we're not going to do that. And I had to have a conversation with her. Just let her know, listen, you know, you might feel that way, but I'm my own person. I don't feel that way.
Right. And if I do,
I have a mouth.
Right.
So
and it works very well. Let's be clear.
Yeah, very good. Okay, all day. So I just, you know, you got to also, I guess that's just setting up those boundaries.
Absolutely.
You know, just setting up those boundaries.
We talk about boundaries a lot, and we definitely, especially because we're in new environments, new places with new people, new personalities, new energy. So you definitely have to set those boundaries. Like, yes. And that's what I did. Okay, so for instance, so Halloween, actually, so Saturday just passed, whatever, I had a shift, whatever, cute little short shift. And the guy that was in charge, it was his shift, the supervisor, when I came in, he was by himself, which was kind of crazy to me, because I'm like, why is he by himself? You know, got a little lunch rush, whatever, it's busy. So I'm like, why is he by himself? So I felt for him in that moment, like, why would they have this person by himself? Like, why anybody by themselves? You know, it gets busy. So I went, clocked in, got myself together. I get on the line, I'm looking at everything, it's a mess. And I'm like, okay. I goes right into the mode of cleaning stuff up, filling stuff in. Because my thing is, if a rush comes through, I want to be prepared for that. Like, I'm not going to be... But he, I guess, in his mind was like, all right, well, Tia here, so I'm about to slack off and cat off and chill. And yeah, so he was chilling. But me personally, if somebody came in, I would have got everything that I couldn't get together.
Yeah, like,
nope.
Now you have help.
Exactly. And he took it as, okay, she here, she could do whatever. Now, granted, I'm still new. But I'm still getting my stuff together. The things that I do know, whatever, I'm getting all that together, whatever. Somebody else came in probably like 15 minutes after me. He sits right down and start getting on his phone.
And getting cozy.
And the supervisor that was there, you think he said anything to him? Like, oh, I need you to do X, Y, and Z, boom, boom, boom. No, he sure didn't. He was catting off right with us. And it's like, okay. So, maybe a couple of hours into the shift, one of the owners came in, and I don't know the owner, like, you know, never met him. So when he came in, I thought he was a customer.
Right.
But my thing is, my customer service is on point. So
A1.
he could never say nothing about my customer service. However, he told me that I was doing something wrong. And he was like, hi, what's your name? I'm Tia, I'm Rob, whatever the case. So I'm like, all right. He was like, you just did something wrong. I just wanted to show you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he showed me or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
He was hanging around for a little bit longer. So he goes up to the supervisor and asks him like, okay, you have somebody new training on your shifts. You need to pay attention just in case they're doing something wrong or things like that. Right. And then he started grinding him up for other things that he didn't do personally. And when I say he was grinding him up, like, his voice got very stern and like, you know better, and yeah, like, and then he was like, is there anything else wrong before I start, like, anything else you want to tell me before pretty much he started making his rounds. And he must have walked around and seen like a few things that was wrong. So he reached out to the other owner, who I guess typically comes there a lot more often. And that owner called and talked to the supervisor that was on hand, on that day. And I guess he got, you know, laid out pretty much, his ass handed to him or whatever for all the things that wasn't right. And he comes to me on the line and comes to me and say, here, Tia, I need you to do this right, because pretty much I got in trouble for what you didn't do. And I was like, pause, boo. I said, because he came beside me and showed me what I was doing wrong. Right. And I told him, you know, I'm new, I'm still learning and stuff like that. So I appreciate you coming and letting me know what I was doing wrong, because I don't mind constructive criticism. Right. That's fine.
But that's two separate things.
Yes, it's two separate things. But when he came to me and tried to throw all of his baggage on me, everything that guy said to him, it's like, no, boo, take accountability for your actions. You did wrong, and that was that. Right.
Don't try to blame him.
He tried to put that all on me, and I just really had to let him know. I was like, oh no, this ain't it. Like, this ain't that, boo.
Exactly.
And he was like, huh? And when I said that, he was like, huh? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I heard the whole conversation.
You
like,
wasn't
on your
shit.
You wasn't on your shit.
He told me what I was doing wrong, but then he told you that it was a mess up in here. And you know better.
And
you're not new.
You're not new.
And you're a leader, like a supervisor, whatever.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
Honestly, the way that he was talking to him, it was like, he was tired of your shit. Like, he heard your name quite a few times, and it wasn't good things. And he was telling you about yourself. And don't come to me with that energy. Yeah, trying to deflect and put all that on me.
We're not about that.
I had to let him know real quick. Like, no, this ain't it.
I'm glad you said something. You're not about to do that, no.
So, but yeah. So that's pretty much where I'm at, as far as work goes.
Yeah. It's a process. They're definitely on their 90-day review as well.
Oh, absolutely.
If it even gets to that, like, it's just like, that's what it is, you know.
Honestly, I'm at the point where I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna just say I don't know.
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air. I don't know if I'm going to be here for that long. I don't know. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear from this other job. Fingers crossed, everything goes well with it, and I get that. And I could work both jobs, maybe cut down at the one that I am at right now.
But I want, you know, good energy for you. Good vibes.
And that's true too. And I was thinking about just like letting it go and just get another one. Whatever the case may be, we'll see. Like I said, they have a new manager. I met him yesterday. So we'll see how things go.
See if that makes a difference. Sometimes they just need a little order, a little structure.
Yeah.
You know, so I get that. So I guess, you know, the jury's still out on that.
Yes. And to those whoever was wondering, yes, I am still very much so single. That didn't change. I was dating somebody. I guess I stopped talking to him probably like a month ago. And he wasn't anybody that was like new. We met like a couple years ago, and we tried to reconnect. We actually tried to reconnect earlier in this year, stopped talking, then we tried to reconnect again, and it's a dub at this point. Honestly, when you guys aren't just like, you ever be talking to somebody and you just feel like the communication is just like so off, like extremely off. Those are signs too. And it's just, it's all for a reason. Like, you guys are like on different frequencies, and I feel like that's what him and I, like, our situation was like. He really, everything that I was saying it made complete sense, but to him it didn't. Like, he couldn't understand what I was saying.
He wasn't hearing you.
He wasn't hearing me. And it's either like he just hard of hearing, he doesn't know how to communicate properly, or maybe, like I said, we're just on two different frequencies, and like we're not on the same page. And it was bad, because even like I tried to make excuses, like, okay, well, maybe this and maybe that, and it's just like, okay, you just don't understand, like, for real. Because I could be saying one thing and it could completely go left. Like, all right, for the last time when we were talking and we had a little argument or whatever it was, so pretty much I was just talking to him because we started talking again, and I didn't know if he fully understand what happened the last time. You know what I mean? You got what was going on. Like, because a lot of people would say it like, oh yeah, I understand, or will apologize
for something they
don't even know. They'll just apologize, and that is pretty much what he did. He like pretty much apologized, and he just didn't even understand what he did. He didn't even understand he just didn't get it. Like, he really was just apologizing just to apologize. And that kind of showed. And the last time I just was talking to him because I could tell like it was a little different. Like, I didn't want to, my thing is, whoever I am with, I don't want to be walking on eggshells. Like, I want to be able to say what I want to say. I want you to be able to say what you want to say, express how you feel, and I want to be able to express how I feel as well. I feel like that's what I want in a partner. That's what I need. I don't need somebody that, you know, I can't talk to or shut down very easily. And, you know, or I shut down because I feel like I can't talk to you. Like, I just don't need that. So I tried to be open and communicate that with him, and that went completely left. Something that I felt was a good conversation and something that needed to be said, it kind of went left. And like, pretty much the last message he sent me, it was like he was trying to play victim, but it's like nobody's attacking you. Like, it was bizarre.
He felt attacked.
And that's the thing, like, every little thing I said, whether it was me just expressing how I felt, me letting him know what my love languages are, you know, how I need to be loved, it was like I was attacking him. Every little thing. And I just got tired of defending myself. Or, you know, going back and forth with a person that just, like, not understanding and not comprehending what I'm saying. So I just cut all ties and ended that situation. So I'm currently very much single. I'm not really talking to anybody. And that's just that.
Yeah. Well, you know. 2020 dating.
20, yeah.
Well, I am still engaged because somebody was inquiring. Yes, I'm still engaged. Yes, we're still together.
Yeah.
So you can relax. Honestly, before you get blocked. Thank you.
But my thing is, they'd be like, are y'all still together? As if you didn't just have him on your page. Like, he's there.
You can't be twatching that hard because you're not paying attention.
People know. They know.
They just playing the game.
They testing waters now. That's all that is.
Yeah.
That's really all that is.
Yeah. So for all you out there, yeah, we're still together, going strong. Our anniversary is about to come up, honestly. So.
Yes.
It'll be 5 years.
Yes, 5 years.
It'll be
5
5
years. Oh my gosh.
years.
Yes.
So, yeah, on that.
Yes, I remember them long relationships. But yes, but yeah, so pretty much that is the life update. We're still working on everything. We're really trying to get this merch together. I'm just figuring everything out with work and still trying to balance it all while still doing the interviews and everything else and getting stuff together. So we're definitely trying to push this merch thing. So hopefully before the year's out,
you know, we'll get it together.
We're getting it together and get this website because we definitely want to get this stuff with to you guys and and push out more things and more ideas and
let us know what you want to hear.
Yes,
leave it in the comments below.
What kind of merch would you guys like as well? Let us know. BigMama Energy merch. If y'all have any cute little ideas and things like that, let us know what you guys, you know, are looking to buy. And definitely, what do you guys want us to talk about?
Yeah, we need some topics.
We come up with these topics on our own for the most part, and you know, we want to give you guys good content and, you know, videos, but I want you guys to be more engaged. I want you guys to let us know what you want to hear from us, you know.
You gotta communicate.
So comment below. We still have our email, BigMamaEnergy@gmail.com. We still have that. Send us emails. You know, if you follow us, you know, send us a DM. Whatever you need to do to get these ideas out here, do that, okay? We really, really appreciate it. We appreciate you guys sticking around with us. We've been doing this since April this year.
April.
So
we're at 410 subscribers. So thank you.
Yes, we trying to get those up. We trying to get up. So yes, we do appreciate everybody, you know, the ones that's always there watching all the videos, giving us feedback, commenting, letting us know that they're enjoying us. We definitely appreciate you guys, and we just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay. All right, well, until next time. So always remember to like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
Bye guys.